Tonight, the dream begins. 6 men, 1 title. The time is now.
You forget that I'm the only reason that now is relevant. That I'm the only reason now still even exists.
The doubters. They thought I was going to be nothing. Well, look at the man that I have become now.
Playtime is over. No jokes, no gimmicks. I'm here to win back my now title. Plain and simple.
All the bumps and bruises and pain, all the long nights on the road, the minimal sleep, it's all gonna be gratified that night when I have that championship. And that's when the hard work just begins. That's just goal 1. Goal 1 is winning the championship. Goal 2 is carrying that championship and bringing prestige and honor to it.
JC Slater will be Now This Is Wrestling champion.
Devin Thomas will be Now This Is Wrestling champion.
Tim Boston will be Now This Is Wrestling champion.
Alan Shepard will be Now This Is Wrestling champion.
The Buns will be Now This Is Wrestling champion.
The African Prince Ali will be Now This Is Wrestling champion.
Phase 2 begins now.
And professional wrestling fans watching all around the country and the world, welcome to Now This Is Wrestling Phase 2!
225 pounds, creator of chaos, Alan Shepard!
John, we are not wasting any time to dive right into this Now This Is Wrestling Championship tournament.
We're starting off with a main event caliber one-on-one match. And this is just the first match in the tournament. And there's my boy right there, Alan Shepard.
John, I am so excited. My body is covered in goosebumps right now. I've been jonesing for this moment all day long. This match is what I've been waiting for months.
God, I can't believe how strong we're starting this show off, folks. You are about to see wrestling at its finest.
Devin Thomas, John,
Listen to this crowd.
These 2 men are 2 of the best independent professional wrestlers in the Midwest, and I'll put my money on it in the entire country.
You know I'll put my money on it, the first ever Now This Is Wrestling champion, Mr. Alan Shepard, my best friend. No offense.
Hey, I'm not gonna judge the company you keep. I mean, don't look at my track record, all right? This crowd is excited, fired up. So, a bit of a homecoming for Devin Thomas, who made a name for himself in the Omaha area for years.
Yeah, Devin Thomas, no stranger to this area. That's why he's got such a strong fan base around here. Alan Shepard rubs people the wrong way, but I think it's because people are jealous.
You know, John, when I think of Alan Shepard, the first word that comes to mind is ruthless. This man is ruthless. Devin Thomas had better watch his back because Alan Shepard will take every advantage.
Absolutely.
Now that we've got that out of the way, John, I cannot wait. We are moments And here we go, folks. Here we
are
go.
Official underway in phase 2. The tournament to crown a new Now This Is Wrestling champion.
Oh, and
Hey, whatever you gotta do, you watch out. Alan Shepard's not the cleanest wrestler in the world.
the bell rang and Alan Shepard took advantage. And here we go. Devin Thomas firing in with hard forearm shots to the face of Alan Shepard. John, these two have a lot of history in this area. This is not the first time they've been in the ring together.
Probably not the last, honestly. Two men of this caliber, it's only a matter of time before these guys both hold the championship.
And Devin Thomas just exudes athleticism.
And this is a first-round matchup, Joey.
This could be the main event of any show
Look at the
anywhere in the
smartness
Midwest.
Right there. Absolutely. Oh, God.
Here we go. Devin Thomas with a suicito, taking out Alan Shepard. And this place is on fire.
You can't do that, Devin. You gotta let Alan have a little break there. Come on.
All is fair in love and war, John. And these men are at war right now.
For the love of that now championship. Oh, both men restarting the count there. Neither man's going to be content with a count-out victory here. Despite what's on the line, and that's what they should do, is just take a count-out victory and go on in the next round. But
these are competitors. These are athletes, John.
Exactly. They're competitors.
And these two men, let's be frank, they hate each other. They despise the ground the other walks on. Oh, and that could come back into play later.
This should be the final, but it's the first match in this tournament.
I'm a little concerned about your boy, Alan Shepard. He just punched that steel post with his exposed hand.
He's come back from a broken wrist before.
Well, that wrist may be broken right now. Devin Thomas, a wily veteran, is going to take advantage of that.
You know, people doubted Alan Shepard when he was in the ring with Red Wing and Bobby Lashley, among other men. Oh, my. Well, that's going to knock you loosey. Uh-oh, here we go.
Devin Thomas looking to put this one away early.
Nope.
We said these two no strangers. Oh! Alan
Right
Shepard
to the back of the knee.
taking advantage. Like I said, John, these two men know each other so well. Alan Shepard's no stranger to the violence and to the athleticism that Devin Thomas brings to the squared circle.
Right there, he's the first ever Now This Is Wrestling champion. He knows what it takes to win that belt, be an underdog, and then hold the championship.
Like you said, surviving Bobby Lashley, surviving Ari Daivari.
Nate Red Wing.
Nathan, cannot forget about Nate Red Wing.
That guy power lifts trees for crying out loud.
For fun.
Right. That's what he does when he wakes up. Alan and the ref.
Alan Shepard.
Alan, don't get distracted here. He's got to capitalize. He's just working on that knee of Devin Thomas.
And that's going to take away a big part of what Devin Thomas does on his offense. Right. He loves to fly, he loves to kick, he loves to strike. And if you take his knee from him right now, this thing could be over.
Absolutely. You ground Devin Thomas, that's an advantage in Alan Shepard's court.
Alan Shepard sending Devin Thomas into the corner. Shepard follows in. I've got to give it to Alan Shepard. That was a smart move. Devin Thomas expecting that drop kick up high, and he went down low.
Unorthodox is how Alan Shepard makes his money.
This crowd now getting behind Devin Thomas. Alan Shepard just toying with Devin Thomas here.
I mean, look at him just continually working on this knee. You know, even if Devin is somehow able to overcome this, how is he going to face in that main event?
That's a great point, John.
That's an injury that's going to linger for not only tonight, but even further.
Tonight's about attrition. Tonight's about
just focusing on that knee.
Devin Thomas at this point, if he has any hopes of becoming Now This Is Wrestling champion, he needs to end this match quickly because the damage of that knee is going to start to set in very quickly.
Crowd getting behind Devin Thomas. We got ropes here. Alan Shepard utilizing that 5 count. Just focusing on that knee.
Hammering down those fists onto the exposed knee of Devin Thomas. I'm so excited here, John. I'm stumbling over my words.
Hey, we're all here. It's phase 2 at the Beardmore Center. We got a championship tournament. Who's not excited about that? Who doesn't love tournaments?
You can feel it. You could feel it when we walked into the building today. You could feel it when the fans started to come into the building.
You could feel it when Joey Ryan entered the building.
Signing autographs, taking pictures earlier. This place is...
What
a pop-up powerbomb. 1, 2...
That's it. What? You've got to be kidding me. I was ready to ring the bell over here.
The strength of Alan Shepard on display.
But immediately you see Devin Thomas holding that knee. He just got power bombed, and he's still focusing on that knee.
You can tell there may have been some ligament damage done to his knee. ACL, MCL, his meniscus. Devin Thomas could be in real trouble here tonight.
And how do you think the people in the rest of the people in this tournament are thinking? Like, they're watching these two beat the hell out of each other right now.
Oh.
And honestly, they're probably hoping Devin Thomas wins, because that's going to be an advantage for them.
As a former Now This Is Wrestling competitor, I can tell you,
For
you are,
5 minutes.
you know, John,
Hey,
we're one match in here. One match.
Hey, that's all it took for people like the African Prince Ali and JC Slater to advance. That match still coming up tonight. How about Tim Boston and the Buns of Steel, Justin Fowler? I mean,
Tim Boston looking to continue what I would call some dominance here and Now This Is Wrestling early. And we're seeing a new side of the Cryonic Redneck.
Look at this.
Right, here we go.
Some tenacity between these two men. Oh,
Devin Thomas has had enough of those hard knife-edge chops, and he is firing up here on the former Now This Is Wrestling champion, Alan Shepard. Shepard sends Thomas into the corner, misses the big splash.
Oh, Alan may be off his rocker right now.
You can tell Devin Thomas isn't able to get the power behind those elbows that he wants with that knee.
Uh-oh. Trying to still go up. Asking the ref to move out of the way here. Utilizing elbows instead of knees.
Just rushing him in the corner with a fury of offense.
Trying to get the crowd behind him to forget about that injury to the knee here. Oh,
rolls through the punch. Oh!
Oh.
What a Pele kick.
I don't know how much effect that had, though, with that knee. Oh!
Blue Thunder Bomb! 1, 2.
Whoa!
John, your boy was in trouble.
Alan!
Devin Thomas was mere milliseconds from advancing in this tournament here tonight.
Oh, my goodness.
What an incredible Blue Thunder Bomb that was. And now does Devin Thomas have enough left? It's not the conditioning or the cardio. We know that is immaculate.
Is he going up top?
It could be time for the Swanton Bomb, John.
Favoring the knee still. Oh. How much effect is this going to have?
High risk here from Devin Thomas.
Going up. Oh. Laying on that knee. Wait. Oh, wait a minute. Roll through.
Roll up. 1, 2.
Oh, man. Alan Shepard.
Oh, what a spear.
Spear.
He just turned Devin Thomas inside out.
Unbelievable. These two men, no love lost, pulling out all the stops. Is Alan going to get a cover? We got it. That's it. Alan's advancing. Wait.
Oh. This crowd thought that was it, John. I thought that was it.
I was literally about to hit this bell over
An incredible counter there by Devin Thomas to get out of that pop-up power bomb. But
what's Alan got to do to put Devin down?
The veteran sense to take advantage. And Alan Shepard's got something bad in mind here.
Imagine what Tim Boston and Fowler are going to do tonight. Slater and Ali, this is just the first match tonight.
If you're a guy like Ali watching this, a young man in the professional wrestling business, and you see what these two men are doing and willing to win.
Uh-oh.
Huge crossbody, and he rolls through!
Oh,
the power of Devin Thomas!
Does he have enough strength in the
knee?
knee?
My God!
He gave out. Not enough. Oh, Alan, downfall! There's the downfall! It's over. It's academic. That's how he won the title right there. Wait a minute. No way.
The foot's on
no
the
way.
rope.
That
The
was
foot's
three.
on John. The
That
foot was on
three.
the rope, John.
That was 3, Joey, and you know it.
Incredible ring awareness by Devin Thomas to get his foot on the rope.
Oh, my God.
And
The
you see that?
downfall, That was it.
1 foot under the bottom rope, another foot on the second rope, making sure that referee knew where he was to get out of that pinfall.
Credit to the referee for seeing that. But
And at this point, with Devin Thomas's knee, he's got to do whatever he can.
Alan, a little bit of frustration there. They couldn't put him down. Going for a second downfall here.
Will this be the downfall?
Wait.
No!
Rolls
through!
He's got a tight
1, 2, 3!
Oh, my God! No way!
John, Devin Thomas, bad knee and all, just stole one from Alan Shepard!
You've got to be kidding me!
Incredible!
No disrespect to Devin. This is an upset.
John, what a way to start!
No way!
Phase 2.
Devin Thomas advances to the triple threat main event for your new championship.
But now the question, John, the knee of Devin Thomas. You know that Prince Ali, J.C. Slater, Jay Fowler, and Tim Boston were watching this match, and now they know that Devin Thomas has a handicap going into this main event.
Absolutely. And anybody who advances from here on out has got to capitalize on that. And I don't know what to do.
And I mean, Alan Shepard, everything he's worked for, all the talk, all the promises he's made, he's done. He's gone.
God.
He's out of the tournament, John.
Oh my God, I don't know what to say to him. I don't even know.
And what?
Look at him. Look at him.
The
He's
disappointment.
distraught, and I don't blame him.
And these-
I talked to him earlier. He was so confident he was going to win this match.
You gotta go home and face your wife and kids knowing that you didn't get the job done. That's gotta be weighing on him heavy tonight.
Why you got to put it out there like that?
Hey, John, they're all out here paying bills and feeding their families. That's what this is about. You fight to win, you fight to feed.
I mean, I get it, but that's my friend. Oh,
The fan favorite here, referee Rudy Charles. What an entrance!
that's the biggest pop of the night.
Oh my!
My God, this Beardmore Center's come unglued.
John, I don't even know what to say. This crowd is wild already tonight.
I mean, after that first match, do you blame him?
No.
We still got a full card to go.
What a way to kick this off. And here, my pick, John. My pick, a surprise upset pick, but my pick to win this tournament tonight, the African Prince Ali.
Here's the man who had the upset in the first round.
There he is.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. And this is a semifinal match with the winner advancing to the
African
final.
Prince Ali. What a story, John.
Yeah,
From Kenya, Africa,
Upset
weighing
for sure.
240 pounds, the African Prince Ali.
The African Prince Ali. 10 short years ago, John, this guy was in a refugee camp in Kenya, Africa. Never thought he'd have a chance to live out his dreams of becoming a professional wrestler. And now, 2019, here at the Beardmore Event Center in Bellevue, Nebraska, this man has a chance to become a champion.
unbelievable. I mean, no disrespect to Ali, but of the 6 men that were in this tournament, he's got to be the underdog.
That's why I've got my eye on this kid. I've had the pleasure of seeing his work all over the Midwest.
God. Well,
And his opponent,
no secret how I feel about this man.
John, come on now. Come on.
weighing 240 pounds,
Show the retro renegade a little respect here.
J.C. Slater overcame a big-time hump in Fremont. He beat Duke Cornell,
Who?
a guy who has his number.
I know Duke Cornell.
I know you do. But unbelievable. I mean, I'll give him props. He finally exercised a demon in Duke Cornell in Fremont.
As a guy who's been up and down the road with Duke Cornell, J.C. Slater slayed Goliath when he beat Duke Cornell. Duke
Cut the
Cornell
head off the snake, apparently.
Absolutely. Duke Cornell is a snake. He's a one-eyed snake, no pun intended. And when Duke Cornell has a target on your back, he means to kill. And for J.C. Slater to overcome that mountain, what an incredible story, and what momentum he has coming into this tournament.
We haven't even seen the snake pit together since. I mean,
John, they almost threw each other off the back of a U-Haul. That's what they were willing to nearly kill each other to get here, to be in this moment. No, I'm all right. They're not really my color.
orange is not your color? You're more of a yellow?
More of a yellow. I'm more of a black and yellow.
Gotcha.
I mean, when you're as pale as I am, orange just kind of drowns you out.
All right, well, honestly, Joey, who you got in this match?
I gotta tell you, John, I know the experience J.C. Slater brings, having been in the ring with him before. He is a powerhouse, 6'4", solid 250 pounds, but I gotta go with the underdog, the African Prince Ali. I'm really looking for Ali to show me something tonight and to impress me here.
You know, as much as it would pain me to say this, I think because of Ali's inexperience,
There we go.
I gotta go J.C. Slater.
That's respect right there. That's what your boy Alan Shepard needs to take note of.
He's upset.
Here we go. J.C. Slater shooting in, goes behind the African Prince Ali. Experience is going to play into this one big time, John. You got to think that the amount of matches J.C. Slater's been in compared to the African Prince Ali, he may have the upper hand here.
I'll give J.C. some credit. Us at Now, we put him through the ringer. You know?
I'm going to make note of that you just gave J.C. Slater credit.
I mean, it doesn't happen every day.
You having a change of
heart?
heart?
I gave him credit in Fremont. He exercised his demon by beating Duke Cornell. But he's got a tough test here against the African Prince Ali. Despite the inexperience, I think Ali has the advantage in the strength department.
Remains to be seen here as they try to feel each other out, look for a little competitive advantage. Again, Slater shoots behind. Ali here with the reversal. Oh, and Ali, a little aggression we haven't seen out of him in a while. You know, John, this is a smart move here by Ali. Already, we saw in the first match, Alan Shepard going for the knee of Devin Thomas, and here Ali already going for the lower spine of J.C. Slater. But Slater firing up here. Big
Slater's
back
gonna
elbow.
feed off the energy in this crowd here tonight.
What a close
This
line.
crowd is wild. Uh-oh, look at this.
A scoop and a slam by J.C.
That's not a light
Slater.
man right there.
No, not at all. The Retro Renegade is on fire right now, John. He's feeling it.
He's on fire. He's got to capitalize, though. This is what I don't like about Slater. It's all about the showboating a little bit, you know? I get it. You pander to the crowd, you drink your Surge, you wear your 90s crap. Just get in the match, get it done, advance to the finals.
John, this is wrestling. He wants to make sure that everybody who bought a ticket here in the Beardmore Event Center has a good time.
Well, I'm not having a good time. Alan Shepard lost.
Oh, you'll get over it, John. It's a long
now,
night. Pick a
Devin
new favorite.
Thomas is in the finals. He'll meet the winner of this match and the winner of Tim Boston versus Justin Fowler. With a knee injury, might I add, Devin Thomas.
I've got to say, already Devin Thomas feels like the man with the biggest disadvantage heading into tonight's main event. Ali here just stalking J.C. Slater, just using those clubbing arms
He's
to
got a lot
batter
to
him.
prove here tonight.
Battering the small of the back, the midsection, and the abdomen. Now a big slam for a near fall.
JC getting up on his feet. He's getting a little bit of an ass kicking here, and I kind of like it, you know?
I gotta say, Slater may have underestimated the young man in the African Prince Ali, and Ali out of nowhere.
What was that? It was like a shoulder headbutt type maneuver. Slater might be out. Look at him.
You know, sometimes in a fight, John, you just throw and go.
This might be it here. Slater might be. Oh, no.
I thought Slater looks rattled right now, John.
I mean, Slater always looks rattled, if we're honest.
Kind of shaking the cobwebs out here.
Retro Renegade J.C. Slater. Oh, look out for that. Oh, my.
Shoulder tackle in the corner.
All the abs in the world ain't going to protect you from that. Look at the just viciousness by the African Prince Ali. Oh, my. That's impressive. That is impressive.
That was incredible. Double underhook.
That's it.
Suplex by the African Prince.
Oh.
I got to say, John, I'm already impressed by the power that the African Prince Ali is displaying.
You can see the inexperience, though. He's not hooking that leg when he goes for a cover.
Great point, John. Great point. That's where the inexperience comes in.
Oh, what we got here?
Running the ropes. And a big splash from the African Prince. He's won matches with that in the past. One,
there you
two.
go. There's a leg hook. Oh, not enough, though. I don't know. Honestly, if a guy like Ali landed on me, I'd probably be dead. I am very fragile.
If Ali wants to put J.C. Slater down, he's got to have a stronger cover than that.
Yeah.
That's a big man. There's a lot of leverage when he kicks those legs.
And despite, like I said, I hammer J.C. Slater a lot, but he's very resilient.
I'm not, John.
I did learn from
Slater looks like he's out on his feet right now.
He might, what
never
are we
mind.
doing here?
He heard me, John. He's just slapping the
Like I
taste.
said, this crowd behind him here at the Beardmore Event Center.
Just slapping and chopping the African Prince Ali. What's he calling for? A superplex.
I mean,
this would be an incredible show of strength to get the African Prince Ali off that top rope.
Showing off again. Slater needs to capitalize.
He may be a showman, but he's an effective showman. African Prince Ali fighting back. Oh, Slater takes a big fall off the second rope. Ali here. What's he got in mind?
What is he doing?
Never mind.
He's going back up. Oh, God. We need air traffic control up here.
Too much time. Rookie mistake there by the African Prince Ali. You got to capitalize when your opponent's on the ground.
Ali knew what he was going for. Wait, what is Slater going for?
Could he be... Oh, my gosh! Razor's edge from J.C. Slater.
No, this is it right
One.
there. Slater's gonna advance. Wait!
Oh!
Whoa!
Ali at the last second, desperation's able to kick that right shoulder up off the mat. John, this is an incredible match. The power both these men are displaying here.
Absolutely, I'm impressed with Ali here.
Big move after big move. And a shot at the now. This is wrestling championship on the line. That is what's driving both of these men here.
Absolutely.
Each man here trying to answer referee Rudy's
Who's getting
10
up
count.
first?
Both men up to their feet at the same time. Ali throws, blocked by Slater. Slater opening up with those right hands.
Oh, a little spin in there. Spit polish, shades of the Rock.
Letting the African Prince know what he thinks about him. Slater here, starting to come alive.
Huge lariats in the corner. Oh, there's a splash there that time.
Yeah, that patented J.C. Slater splash.
Oh!
My God!
A huge slam by Slater. That's got to be it. He's going for the cover.
1, 2.
No!
A black hole slam out of nowhere on the African Prince. And Slater looks a little frustrated with Rudy.
I mean, I thought that was it, honestly.
I got to give it to this kid, Ali. The fortitude to kick out of a move like that. Slater damn near threw him across the entire ring.
The crowd getting Slater that extra energy he needs. He's pointing to the corner. What's he going for?
Could be time for that Slater splash.
We saw earlier he had something in mind while he was over here. What's he gonna do?
Slater just closed fist to the head of Ali. I'm seeing a little different side of Slater here. A little bit more aggression from him tonight.
I mean, he's got a lot to prove. Like I said, in now, we put him through hell. He wants to walk out with that championship.
Slater, a former champion in the Midwest, and he wants to add another belt to his collection, another notch.
What's he going for
superplex.
here?
We saw this a little bit ago. He didn't have it in him.
Who's gonna join Devin in the finals?
Again, Ali fighting back.
Oh, a headbutt! That's gonna put Slater's not moving. What's Ali thinking?
Ali took his time before. He's not messing around here. Ali usually doesn't go to the top rope. What does he have in mind?
Senton!
What a senton off the top rope! That is it! Ali!
He's got it!
1, 2!
Oh, Slater kicked out!
Slater with the kick. I thought Ali was headed to the finals, John.
Wow. What is it gonna take? All these wrestlers pulling out all the stops to go to the finals here. This prestigious now championship has got people acting crazy.
This Beardmore Event Center crowd coming alive here. They are behind the African Prince.
Uh-oh, he's going for that pump handle. That's Slater slam.
Slater slam.
Oh, wait, what's this?
Ali.
Oh,
Back
wait.
behind.
Oh,
Africa's
my
most
God.
dangerous slam. 1, 2, 3. And out of the African Prince Ali is
What?
headed to the main event, John. I am jacked up right now.
That is an upset. No disrespect to Ali.
That might be the biggest upset and the biggest win of Ali's young career.
Unbelievable. No one's gonna take that kid for granted anymore. No one. And they shouldn't.
J.C. Slater was looking for that Slater slam, and what a counter!
What a counter to that slam!
Slide down the
I felt
back.
the power of that slam.
He told me that's the most dangerous move in all of Africa.
Oh, look at Slater. You know what? I told you he was. This is what I've been telling people over and over again. Slater just doesn't have it.
John,
Every time I give him credit, he just proves me. Makes me look like an idiot.
That's just unfair to J.C. Slater. You know, like you said, he conquered his demon, beating one of the best in the Midwest in Duke Cornell. And now, there you go. A small show of respect for the African Prince. And you know Slater's got to be upset.
What a disappointment to all his fans. Unbelievable.
Well, Slater, better luck next time. But let's hear it for the African Prince Ali.
The retro chump.
Oh,
J.C.
John.
Slater. Look at all these fans.
He'll be back.
That kid is crying right there. J.C. Slater let down that kid right there. Unbelievable.
Well, you know, when your heroes lose, sometimes it's okay to let a couple tears out, John.
But I tell you what, Ali has just opened a lot of eyes.
So now we have Ali heading to the main event,
Absolutely.
where he's going to meet Devin Thomas.
An injured Devin Thomas.
I gotta say, Ali looks like he came out of that match pretty unscathed.
The doctors checked up on Devin Thomas backstage, but apparently he pushed him aside. He's focused on this title. I don't know how wise that is.
He's good to go?
Well, he wouldn't let the doctors look at him.
Barring a couple bumps and bruises from some of those right hands from J.C. Slater, I gotta say Ali is still my odds-on favorite now in the main event.
I mean, it's hard to go against him so far.
This kid's gonna shock the world tonight, John. I got a
doubted
feeling
him once.
he's gonna.
He opened some eyes for sure.
And now we are on our
third match.
Third qualifier here, John. And a fan favorite, a crowd favorite, the cryonic redneck, Tim Boston.
Tim Boston, he did himself no favors by interfering in Fowler's match a couple weeks ago.
No, hit him with a steel chair, square in the back, and now Jay Fowler, the Buns of Steel, is looking for some revenge, John.
Yeah.
Weighing 180 pints, Tim Boston!
Pints? He's measured in pints now.
You know, Tim Boston dropped by earlier and gave me some of his patented homemade ice cream. Gotta say, it was delicious.
I didn't get no damn ice
It was delicious. A salted caramel.
Not cool.
Salted caramel.
Oh, what? What? Uh-oh.
And
I
now,
mean, as much as, I can't help but move my little
I know.
butt in this chair right now.
This is the rump shaker, the booty maker, the man with the hardest buns in professional wrestling. Buns of Steel, Jay Fowler.
Registered weapon.
John.
Uh-oh, watch out.
Oh.
Pete, your erection's showing.
Our rules expert, Pete Sanctions, getting a little shaking in his face. John and I am so excited for this match. Talk about two guys that everywhere they go have been racking up wins left and right. Two of the hottest stars in the Midwest professional wrestling scene.
What we got here? Austin getting in Fowler's way over here. Oh, look at this.
Fowler's will back him all the way up into the entranceway.
Oh, no trampoline needed there.
The best buns in the business.
I think Pete's gonna need a cold towel.
Woo! I'm getting a little steamy over here.
He's also sitting next to Kay too. I mean, I'm jealous. No offense to you, but I'd rather be sitting next to her.
I mean, you're not so hard on the eyes yourself, John.
Oh, thank you.
What a friendship we're developing over here.
Like
I said, you're part of the Lariat family now.
Jeremy who?
Careful. He signs our paychecks.
You get paid?
Oh, no.
For crowd, chance for buns.
This crap. And
what is
Tim
this?
Boston.
The match hasn't even started. Referee just rings the bell.
With a short clothesline to the back of the head of Jay Fowler to start this match. And here we got some wrestling.
Here we go.
Fowler shoots him off. And Boston, right early here.
Final match in this tournament, first round. Winner will face Ali and Devin Thomas, and that will crown a new champion.
Don't turn your back on the Buns of Steel, Jay Fowler.
And don't forget, we still have Joey Ryan and Peppercricket.
And Donnie Peppercricket. John, I'm so excited.
We might have to put Pete down after this. This night's going to be too much for Pete.
That might happen after Kimberly and Jessicka Havok hit the ring. It might be the end of Pete Sanctions. I think that's the closest he's been to two ladies tussling in a long time. And Jay Fowler missing that Buns of Steel shot there. He might have just broken the top turnbuckle.
I mean, that ass has knocked out many a man in this league.
I gave Buns of Steel a good game earlier in the locker room, and I broke 3 of my fingers.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, I slapped his ass, and he broke 3 of my fingers, John. That butt is not to be messed with.
Wow. He just
Jay Fowler
all over the
just
face
ramming
of the well-trimmed
that
beard of Tim
hiney
Boston.
into the face of Tim Boston.
Uh-oh. Oh, Boston. These two know each other pretty well. I'm sure the scouting is not Not very hard for these two to go through the tapes, and they know each other quite well. They've all been around the block.
Yes, they do. No strangers up and down the Midwest. And Tim Boston here, a side of him I have not seen before, using the ring to his advantage.
Tim Boston, his ego is just through the roof. This is a man who didn't even lose the championship.
That's questionable, John.
I mean, in my eyes, he didn't lose the
that's
title.
questionable.
He's got a right to get it back.
But yes,
both these men, former now champions. So one of them is going to be advancing, but not both of them. This, like earlier in the Devin Thomas Alan Shepard match, what is going on there?
Yep.
Earlier in the Alan Shepard Devin Thomas
and here
match,
you go.
This could be a final.
And you've got to give it to Tim Boston here. I may not agree with this strategy, but a win is a win, John. And he's trying to get the count out here on Jay Fowler.
Unlike earlier, Devin Thomas and Alan Shepard had something to prove to themselves. Tim has nothing to prove to Fowler here.
Tim's looking to get to the main event and become a champion.
Exactly.
And Tim Boston taking note of Alan Shepard here and wearing down Jay Fowler's knees.
Absolutely.
Jay Fowler is the master of the shiny hiney.
The shiny hiney.
The shiny hiney. That's probably my favorite thing to scream.
Earlier he was twerking and the wind blew me out the door. It was ridiculous. It's unbelievable what that Buns of Steel can do.
He broke 3 toilets in the bathroom here at the Beardmore
What?
Center. Yeah, 3 bathrooms. Just sat down, shattered.
Hopefully we don't get charged for that.
Oh,
If it does, it's coming out of your pay.
Nice counter there
Oh, wait, we
by
gotta
Jay
roll up here.
Fowler.
Oh, not quite.
And that knee bothering Jay Fowler.
Absolutely. Oh,
And Tim
it's
Boston
not gonna feel any better after
smarts
that.
going right to it. A drop kick to the leg.
He was definitely, you can tell that he was paying attention to that Devin Thomas Alan Shepard match earlier.
Absolutely.
However, it didn't work out in Alan Shepard's favor.
true.
Devin Thomas was still able to overcome that.
We'll see if Tim Boston fares any better. And Tim Boston here, that single leg crab applied to the leg of Jay Fowler, just stretching and tearing the ligaments in his knee.
God. You can see it on Fowler's face.
This is smart, John.
He
This
needs
is smart.
knees of steel.
He can't.
Oh, wait a minute. He's able to roll him up here. Nope, not enough. Boston immediately. Oh, no.
Another roll up by Fowler. 2.
Referee was in position.
Oh, what a nice flying clothesline by Jay Fowler there. You see, that's how you do it.
What?
What?
Did you say something?
No, man. Watch. We've got some good wrestling going on here.
I mean, it's a fantastic match here, but I swear you said something. Wait a minute, what's this here?
Gory special from Tim Boston. Oh! Dropping Jay Fowler right on the side of his head. And now Tim Boston's
right into the Boston.
Got him in a Boston crab.
Unbelievable. That move does not feel good at all.
The knees, the lower back of Jay Fowler being wrenched here.
I told Boston I didn't like his ice cream. He put me in one of that a few weeks ago.
Fowler went for the rope break, and Tim Boston just drags him back to the center.
Right in the center.
Is Jay Fowler going to tap out here?
Oh, a few people chanting on Tim Boston's side, hoping he's tapping.
Fowler again makes it to the ropes. Boston's going to have to make the right. And Tim Boston.
He thinks he won the match.
He thinks he's won the match. Tim, no. There's no bell yet.
You dork.
What is Tim Boston doing? Does he really think that Jay Fowler just tapped out?
He can't.
Did you see him tap?
I didn't see
The
Fowler
referee's
tap
not
out.
calling for the bell. I didn't see a tap.
fairness.
Jay Fowler made his way to the ropes there, got to hold that bottom rope, and Tim Boston thinks he's won this match. I think the referee finally set him straight.
Yeah, Tim Boston thought he was going on to face Devin Thomas and Ali.
Tim Boston.
Turn.
He may have just broken his toe. Jay Fowler may have just broken the foot.
Now they're both
Tim
flipping
Boston.
around here. Oh. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
The bun shook the ring, shook the referee.
John, I felt that over here. I felt my chair shake. What a stunner.
I thought that was just a chili you ate earlier. 1, 2, is it it? Oh. Tim
Boston's
just
able to
getting that
kick
shoulder
out.
up.
John, I can't believe what I just saw.
I mean, is the referee okay? Do we need to get another referee?
Jay
out
Fowler
there?
just hit an incredible springboard stunner off the second rope.
And that's impressive. You could tell the knee bothered him on the jump, though.
Well, now the referee's knees bother him, too. I think he gave the referee CTE from his ass hitting
They're
the
all
mat.
whipping around here.
Oh, my, what a cut off. Right to the injured knee of Jay Fowler. Tim Boston A smart, smart man inside those ropes.
Go for a stutter. Reverse. Oh!
Buns of steel to the face of Tim Boston.
Did you hear that smack?
Jay Fowler's feeling it. Shiny Heine! That's got to be it.
One. We have our main event.
Oh my God, John!
But again, I gotta point this out.
Another injured man going in the main event.
I think Ali has the advantage now.
The Shiny Heine out of nowhere. Tim Boston just got knocked back to 1987. He has no idea where he is right now. The cryonic redneck got knocked out by the Buns of Steel.
I mean, did you hear the smack on both of them? Two of them.
Oh. Somebody may actually want to come out here and check on Tim Boston.
We have Devin Thomas. We have the African Prince Ali, and we have the Buns of Steel, Justin Fowler.
And what an advantage now the African Prince Ali has going to our main event. A triple threat match to crown the first ever, well, not the first ever, but in phase 2's new, now this is wrestling champion.
You'll get there, Joey.
We'll get there. I'll get there. John, I'm so excited. That Shiny Heine out of nowhere about took me out of my chair.
You're about to get a lot more excited.
What do we have coming up next?
I've just got word that we have the match we've all been looking for.
Oh, folks.
You're about to get that main event type match right now.
John, I'm getting excited. Are you telling me?
He's already excited still. You can see it.
Is it time for internationally known, the man with the most infamous dong in professional wrestling?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
It's time for Joey Ryan. But first, one of my favorite wrestlers anywhere, Donnie Peppercricket.
Get hyped for this match, folks. Donnie Peppercricket, the pop icon, versus Joey Ryan.
John, this has got me jonesing. Oh, this crowd is up on their feet. They love them some Donnie Peppercricket. Hell, I love me some Donnie Peppercricket.
Crowd loves him. And honestly, they've also given Peppercricket some help, but he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Donnie Peppercricket in the green and orange tonight.
Still a wildebeest, but he's a good guy.
Looking to show Joey Ryan who the icon of now this is wrestling really is. We can't just glance over the fact that a win for Donnie Peppercricket tonight could be career changing.
Absolutely.
Could be life changing.
As prestigious as the wins he already has,
yes,
this one would.
Over a name like Joey Ryan.
Look at him. This fucking guy.
Here he is. John, what flavor do you think that sucker is?
What?
What flavor do you think that sucker is?
I don't know. I don't want to know, honestly.
I have a feeling some lucky fan's gonna find out.
Oh my. The excitement for this match has been redonkulous.
We've already seen 3 men win and move on to our main event. But here, one of 3 main event matches. Here
This
it
is
now,
almost
this is
as big
wrestling
as the
phase
title
2.
match, if not bigger, honestly. No disrespect to any of those men.
The King of Sleaze.
This is just gonna be pure fun.
I just want to sit back and just soak this one in, John.
Should we get some subs in here real quick so we can just enjoy it? We have the best shops here tonight. I don't care what anyone says.
I'm kind of feeling like a pina colada right now, gonna be honest with you.
I mean, and we still have the title match. We still have Kimberly versus Jessicka Havok. And we still have an incredible tag match with InFAMy and the Revolution.
And I gotta give it to the pop icon. He's got himself some flexible legs there.
Don.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Donnie.
Donnie got real excited.
Donnie thought he was
almost up the
making it.
ante in this one. You never know what what Jeremy and Logan are doing back there. They can surprise you. But this one is not a tournament match, folks.
That's the
not
thing about
a tournament match.
Now This Is Wrestling, though. Really, anything can happen in Now This Is Wrestling.
Really anything. But think about this. Donnie Peppercricket defeats Joey Ryan. Just think about that for a second. That's got to put him in the title picture.
Absolutely. Oh, a win over Joey Ryan puts Donnie Peppercricket in the title picture all over the world.
He's had a prestigious career, but he's about to have an opportunity to go into another stratosphere.
You know, I heard these fans chanting Joey, and I got a little excited for a second, and then I realized I'm clearly not the Joey they came here to see.
Settle down. I mean, they could have come and seen you, but you got drunk, didn't you?
I did get drunk.
But that's all right. Now you're here with me.
John, I'm not gonna lie.
I kind of missed Jeremy sometimes. But I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here.
Wow.
Don't get me wrong. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, like I told you, John, one lucky fan's about to get themselves. What do you think that is? A cherry lollipop there?
Watermelon, maybe? All I know is I got one really excited person that wants this lollipop.
John, I've seen a lot of things in professional wrestling, but now I've seen it all.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to throw up. I'm going to throw up.
My God. And there's our first Holy Shit channel tonight.
Did I just watch a grown man put a lollipop into another grown man's mouth?
Oh, my God. That was right in front of Pete, too. Pete, we're going to have to hose this guy down.
Pete can't handle the heat.
Pete can't handle the heat.
This crowd.
What flavor was it?
This crowd is excited to watch Joey Ryan. Here and now, this is wrestling in Bellevue, Nebraska, and the baby oil's flowing.
He is a professional, and he needs to get ready.
John, that is a shiny man. We just saw the shiny
Heiny.
Joey Ryan doing a little prep work to his most dangerous weapon.
Yeah.
Folks, I apologize ahead of
We have
time.
a lot of inappropriate weapons here tonight.
We don't know where this is going, but we're glad you're along for the ride with us.
Just sit back and enjoy, because we will. Like I said, the hype for this match has been redonkulous. Whoa, whoa.
And there we go.
I mean, we're just right into it.
Right into it.
Not even going to buy him dinner first. And that is a chant
John,
I've never heard before.
This is broken down. This is broken down already.
Oh, my.
Donnie, don't do it. It's a trap. I've seen this time and time again.
In like 48 states. Cover that girl's eyes. That's the one that cried for Slater earlier.
Oh.
This is such a disappointment.
The antics and shenanigans of Joey Ryan will definitely bring a smile to her face. Joey Ryan here in the floral trunks and kick pads. Donnie Peppercricket in the neon green and orange. Donnie Peppercricket clearly with the size and power advantage over Joey Ryan. But Joey Ryan is world-renowned and world-traveled.
Donnie's not putting up with it right now.
No.
No means no here. I told you, this crowd is out of control tonight.
We have a well-educated fan base here at Now This Is Wrestling.
It's true.
They understand that no means no.
I thought no meant maybe.
John.
You care? What is this? It's Joey Ryan. Donnie getting a little frustrated here.
Joey's getting a little frisky, and Donnie's getting a little frustrated. Joey Ryan,
He doesn't know what to do here. He's just here to count off 3 count at this point.
former member of the world's cutest tag team, has held multiple titles all over the world. And now,
The king
Donnie
of Dong style.
Peppercricket is about to touch the tip.
Oh no! Don't do it!
Donnie, don't do it. It's a straight to the nipples. Donnie Peppercricket with a titty twister on Joey Ryan.
How do you like his old medicine? I've never seen a tit toss.
A tit toss. This is wrestling, John. A tit toss.
A tit toss in this
Joey
match.
Ryan might have just lost 2 nipples.
My gosh.
Thank God I have a third.
What?
Nothing. Donnie
Donnie.
Peppercricket. You know, Donnie Peppercricket's a big man. Once that train gets started, it has trouble stopping. And Donnie running out of gas here as Joey Ryan just patiently watches.
I mean, it's not. I don't think Donnie does much cardio.
You know, having been in the ring with Donnie Peppercricket, cardio is not his strong game, but kicking your ass is. See.
Oh, he's got an inhaler. Wait, did he? Oh my!
Did John?
I have no words.
We spoke about disrespect earlier in the night.
Oh.
That is respect. Giving your man a little extra breath. And here we go. And Donnie Peppercricket might have just shattered his knee on the unmentionables of Joey Ryan.
I mean, we could say dong, can't we?
Can we say dong? Is that okay?
I don't know. I've been saying it at least 10 times.
I'm going to stick with wiener. Is everybody okay with
I'm gonna
wiener?
giggle every time you say it, so I'm just going to put that out there.
Joey Ryan with a winning wiener. Looking to put down Donnie Peppercricket.
He wasn't happy with that count, so he's going to try another one. Well, and a third. Referee's arm's going to get tired at this point. That was 6. Not wrong. Joey Ryan, a math wizard here.
2 + 2 + 2. I'll give it to him.
He won 2 times. This is now wrestling. I love it, Joey. I only wish Jeremy was here to enjoy this. He loves a good dong joke.
You know, maybe I wish Sean was here to enjoy it.
Wow. I don't.
I'm
He's
kidding.
So
I love
mean
you, buddy.
To me.
He's loud. He's a
very
big man.
loud.
But back to this action here. Joey Ryan, well in control of Donnie Peppercricket here. But just
Although now he has to. I mean, Sean has to respect me being a member of Lariat, Team Lariat now.
I'll text him, see what he says.
All right, cool.
Joey Ryan ramming the head of Donnie Peppercricket into the buckle. Joey Ryan putting the boot in the throat of the pop icon. At this point, I feel like Joey Ryan's just toying with the pop icon, Donnie Peppercricket.
I mean, it's Joey Ryan toying with everyone.
Just giving these fans what they paid for.
That
Some
guy
nice
is
photo
still
opportunities.
eating that sucker.
John, that's disgusting.
That is disgusting. And Pete has offered him $50 for it.
It's all right, though. I talked with Joey Ryan earlier, and he confirmed he does have all of his shots.
Oh, that's
so
good.
That sucker is perfectly
What is
fine.
that? Look at that. Press firmly against the temple of Donnie Peppercricket's head.
Like, I'm just going to call that the wiener stretch.
My. Bush Mining stretch.
Joey Ryan wrenching the neck of Donnie Peppercricket.
Crowd getting behind Donnie here.
Absolutely. Donnie Peppercricket feeling this ruckus crowd, making sure those elbows stay high. You go low, that elbow might be done for. A super kick! Donnie Peppercricket is out!
That's gonna be it. Donnie, oh, no!
Donnie Peppercricket using his veteran experience to keep that shoulder off the mat.
Great resiliency.
I think that super kick might have woke Donnie Peppercricket up here.
Yeah.
Joey Ryan with a hard
Dose
punch
of
to the
cold
chin.
water there.
And Donnie Peppercricket's having none of it. None of it. Donnie Peppercricket's on fire right now, John. Trying to get this Beardmore event center crowd behind him. Oh.
Uh-oh. He's popping up.
John, I feel like I've seen this somewhere before.
Maybe.
Could it be? Could it be? Is it the big leg drop? It is!
Right across the chest of Joey Ryan. Oh, not enough.
Donnie Peppercricket taking a page out of the legendary Hulk Hogan's playbook.
You know, all this dong talk, don't discredit Donnie Peppercricket. I've seen him throw that ass Rikishi style in people's faces.
Donnie Peppercricket. Now this is where Donnie
here we
Peppercricket
go.
can hurt somebody. Going up top, using that size to his
Also hurt
advantage.
himself.
Oh, and Donnie Peppercricket, nothing. No.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, no.
my God.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Oh! Donnie Peppercricket may have just knocked himself unconscious. Donnie, are you okay?
Oh, maybe it was just the tip.
Just the tip has killed men.
That's what Oh, God. Oh, no.
Oh, no. What a block from Donnie Peppercricket. And
Oh, look at the
we're
moves of the
dancing.
pop icon.
And now Donnie Peppercricket, right hands, right hands.
Elbow.
Little rolling elbow action. Donnie Peppercricket here playing homage to some of the greats.
We're only halfway through phase 2. What a show.
John,
Oh,
no!
Oh, no!
Here, This is what I've been waiting for all day.
God.
Can he get Donnie Peppercricket over? Oh my God! Kick flip. 1, 2.
What?
Did Donnie
What?
Peppercricket just kick out of the U-born plex?
Oh my God. What?
That.
I mean,
This is wild, John. This is wild.
What is Joey doing?
Reaching into his trunks.
Another sucker.
Another sucker. Oh, Donnie's in trouble. He's about to get a mouthful of grape.
Oh, no.
And he blocks the
That's
sucker.
definitely
Johnny's gonna grape him.
Oh!
He's gonna grape him. Oh no!
Oh, my God.
The referee.
You can't do that.
Oh! You can't grape a referee.
You can't grape a referee.
Donnie Peppercricket.
Oh!
Oh!
He's
That's
got
gotta
him
be it.
covered. He's got him out. There's the cover. Oh, Joey Ryan.
White noise by Donnie Peppercricket there.
I mean, you can't blame the ref there.
Joey Ryan was a second away.
You can't make a 3 count when you're choking on pubes.
Oh. I was gonna ask how you know, but I don't want to know.
Don't ask.
Don't ask, don't tell.
I used to pick up floor candy from the Candyman.
And Joey Ryan, he's
Another
got another one! Oh! Blocked by Peppercricket.
He's still got it in his mouth.
Could it be time for that big Peppercricket splash?
Oh, splash!
Is that it?
Is that it?
1, 2, 3.
What?
Oh my God! Donnie Peppercricket.
Donnie Peppercricket has beat Joey Ryan.
He survived the. John, I don't even know what to say. I am speechless right now. One of the biggest wins of Donnie Peppercricket's career.
My God! With a sucker in his mouth from Joey Ryan's shorts.
Donnie Peppercricket ain't no sucker, and he just proved that.
The blow
Joey
pop.
Ryan.
He's the blow pop icon. Yeah, the blow pop icon. Donnie Peppercricket has beat Joey Ryan.
He survived the vicious dick onslaught of Joey Ryan to score the pinfall. John, this show is just off the chains tonight.
And we're not even done yet.
We're not done yet.
Oh, what we got here? He's still. Take it out of your mouth, please. Thank you.
This crowd showing their admiration and respect for Joey Ryan here.
Fantastic.
This is what now is all about. Having fun, putting on some incredible athletic contests, and respect.
Absolutely. In the middle of all the violence for the Now Championship, we had this absolutely amazing, entertaining, and fun match here.
There is no doubt I respect Donnie Peppercricket more than almost anyone in professional wrestling. And damn it, John, I am so happy and excited for him right now.
The blow pop icon, Donnie Peppercricket.
What a night.
What a win for the career of Donnie Peppercricket.
Now, the question is, coming up, our main event, a triple threat for the Now This Is Wrestling Championship. But after tonight, is Donnie Peppercricket now the #1 contender?
I mean, I don't see how he couldn't be. That's a huge win, no matter who you are. Joey Ryan is renowned in the indie circuit, and Donnie Peppercricket just made a name for himself.
Unbelievable match.
Unbelievable.
Your winner, folks, the pop icon, the blow pop icon.
Yes!
Donnie Peppercricket.
Kay do her thing.
Of 469 pounds, this is the team of the Iceberg, Deonn, Rusman, and the Dirty South Boricua, Joeasa. This is InFAMy.
John, one of the hottest and quickest rising tag teams in the Midwest, coming out of the Black and Brave Academy, trained by World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins.
Seth freaking Rollins?
Seth freaking
Rollins.
Rollins. These boys came here to burn it down tonight.
Well,
and they hit as hard, as good as they look. I don't know if that makes sense, John, but I'm excited to be back. I'm excited for some tag team wrestling.
we got a great second half for you, including crowning the new now wrestling champion. I keep looking at that belt, Joey. Maybe I should step in the ring.
Well,
Die.
Here come these guys. I'll be impartial, John. I'll be impartial.
I don't blame you if you're not, honestly.
385 pounds from Omaha, Nebraska, the uncaged Logan.
Funny. Real funny, Joe.
I think he's talking to you.
Real funny. Yeah.
California, Little Nathan Edwards.
All right. Let's just address the elephant in the room. John, the reason I'm sitting here right now with you is because that man, Nathan Edwards, and with the help of Joe DeSante, cost me my job. And now this is wrestling.
I mean, I think you also had the help of Bud Light.
Yeah, I may have a problem. I like to have a good time, John. I like to have a good time.
I don't blame you. And
I'm here
tonight,
for a
after
good
this
time,
show,
not a long time.
We're having a great time.
Absolutely.
But right now, we have to watch the Revolution, and I don't blame you. These guys are arrogant, they're cocky.
They're cheaters, John. They're downright dirty cheaters.
I mean, you
with
face
that,
one member of the Revolution, you face all the members of the Revolution.
that trash-wearing man bun, Joe DeSante.
I did listen to his album.
Nathan Edwards?
Yeah.
Weird, I don't have SoundCloud. I can't find him.
It was on MySpace.
You know, maybe if he spent more time worrying about what goes on in the ring instead of worrying about cutting hot YouTube tracks, he'd be a world champion by now. I'll give that to Nathan Edwards. He's got all the talent, all the skill in the world. Yeah, hi, Joe DeSante. Real funny.
That's nice.
Real
He said
funny.
hi.
I do my job, you do your job.
I mean, it was my game.
Thanks. They haven't forgot about me, John. They haven't forgot about me.
Wait a minute. Who's that piece of shit commentator over there? Did that just end your career? Here?
Real funny, Nathan Edwards. Real funny, Nathan Edwards. Real funny.
Stupid redneck. It doesn't matter what they say. You're never getting in this ring again.
Well, that's not very nice. Oh, he's standing. He's ready to take you on, little Nate.
He's just a little excited tonight. It's all right. He's just a little excited.
I'll do my job. I'll sit down and do my job.
Don't let him get to you. Don't let him get to you.
Hey, shut your mouth.
These guys are clowns.
I wanted to just take a second. I want you guys to all look.
Oh my goodness.
Just take a second.
They're
I want you to
inheriting
look
what's
at the
happening just with the
screen.
Revolution.
I want you to look at the lights. I want you to look at the stage. I'm probably not supposed to be doing this right now, but I want you guys to really know that we appreciate you being here, and none of this, not a single thing here, would be possible without the Revolution.
That's a bunch of crap, John. That's a bunch of bull
We
crap.
know that all
Disgusting.
you ugly, fat people are here to see us.
I mean, I'm not here. The only thing that the Revolution is responsible for is you being next to me, and I think that's a good thing, honestly.
You know, John, I'm having a good time with you tonight, but I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather be in the ring slapping Nate Edwards in the mouth.
I mean, if you want to, I can handle this for a hot minute.
It's all right. I'll be a professional tonight. They paid me to sit here and call this incredible show with you, and that's what I'm gonna do tonight.
More power to you, Joey. More power to you.
All right, let's get to work here. the team of InFAMy, consisting of Deonn, Rusman, and Joeasa.
Oh, that.
Just
clearly, the Revolution is not. I don't think they have any fans here tonight. Like, get Nate out of here. You have a match to do for crying
It's
out
hard to like anything that is in the Revolution, anything that's involved with the Revolution.
Absolutely. InFAMy is just waiting patiently for these guys to stop running their mouths and actually put up or shut up at this point.
I was there when Logan James broke into the professional wrestling business. I'd like to say I had a small hand in helping him get into the ring. And for him to turn his back on somebody like me and everybody else who helped him get to where he is today is despicable and disgusting.
Nothing but a bunch of punks, the Revolution are.
And here we go.
Clearly behind InFAMy, as you just heard.
Joeasa in the white trunks, Nathan Edwards in the American flag boxing shorts. And this tag team match is underway. The only tag team match tonight, John.
Yeah, that's weird. Really?
I love me some tag team wrestling.
I noticed. You guys ever get the band back together, I will be right there with you.
Well, if I can get my job back. And Joeasa putting on a wrestling clinic here early, looking for the tap out of Nathan Edwards. Got his ankle and his arm trapped.
How does that make you feel, seeing Edwards writhe in pain like that?
I hope he breaks it, John. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I get it.
You got to keep it together here. Nathan Edwards will take every advantage he can. Watch Logan James on the outside, and especially keep your eye on Joe DeSante and that cane. That cane's come into play numerous times in Revolution matches.
Look at him, just running his mouth over here.
That's one thing Nathan Edwards is good at. You know, if you would have actually done your job, we wouldn't be sitting here.
What? I am doing my job, Joey.
Not you, John.
What?
Just
Who are you talking to?
Don't worry about it.
What is happening? Meanwhile, in the ring, you gotta give him. Edwards is gifted, but it's a waste of talent, in my opinion.
Until he can focus on winning and not being a showman, he's never going to achieve what he's capable of in the professional wrestling business.
I think DeSante has a crush on you. He keeps looking over here and winking.
Logan James coming in for a arm drag, and
Logan James.
Deonn Rusman saying, not today. Oh my God, bucket toss into a neck breaker.
These two are fantastic.
Incredible maneuver from InFAMy.
And it's happening to the Revolution, so.
And here we go. It might be time to fly, John.
Uh-oh.
And Joe DeSante's in a bad place right now. And here comes the Revolution, diving through.
Oh, they caught him.
Oh! It's incredible.
Fantastic.
Look how in sync InFAMy is. Deonn Rusman and Joeasa.
It's no surprise why these two are one of the hottest tag teams in all of professional wrestling right now. I'm talking about InFAMy, not the Revolution. Just putting that out there.
That's obvious. And now InFAMy's got the advantage. Joeasa in the ring with Nathan Edwards, and he's got him in a bad place in the corner here.
Revolution not looking too hot here. Oh, see, look at this.
This is what you have to deal with the Revolution. The constant interference and constant distractions. Oh! And Nathan Edwards, you're a coward! You are a coward!
Joe!
See, now he's taking our move. Now he's taking what we used to do.
Wait, are you talking to your arm?
No, John, I'm not.
I mean, we got a match here.
I'm fine, John. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
I'm sorry. I'm just.
You need a minute?
I'm a little out of it here.
Oh! Nate hit right in the face there.
These two teams already out here. Hard-hitting action early on in this tag team contest. And Logan James really trying to make a name for himself here in the Midwest and the Omaha area. I tell you, a win over a hot team like InFAMy would do a lot for Logan James if he's able to score the pinfall in this one.
I mean, absolutely. The Revolution has been searching for a huge win like that. You know, you hear them talk. They think no one takes them seriously. But when you hear what comes out of your mouth, can you blame them?
And here we go again.
Look at this.
Clear breaking of the rules by the Revolution.
And look at the look on DeSante's face. It's disgusting.
You know, in talking with Joe DeSante before the show, as disrespectful as he is, I asked him, what does the Revolution hope to accomplish in Now This Is Wrestling? And he told me, they're just here to hurt people.
My goodness. Well, they think that everyone is here to see them tonight.
Just a blatant disrespect.
Everyone's here to see a new champion crowned, and that amazing match we saw with Pepper. Whoa, impressive. I'll give him that. Logan, the legal man.
That's the thing about Nathan Edwards. He is a hell of an athlete. I mean, I won't.
If you shut them up, they're a fantastic tag team, but their mouths are just constantly running, constant. More than mine.
Nathan Edwards, a young man who started to make a name for himself all over the Midwest, hoping that he and his partner,
Logan with the cover here.
Logan James, can have an impact win tonight.
Logan actually had a match with Ali to see who would go on to tonight. And as we see, that was no upset now that we know. I mean, Ali's in the tournament final.
And Logan James, his trainer, Jason Strife, is no stranger to breaking rules and dirty tactics. And clearly you can see that in his wrestling style.
That's true. No denying.
And the Revolution is in control here, John.
Just grounding these two in InFAMy.
That's really Logan James and Nathan Edwards' game, the ground and pound. Get you off your feet, get you on the mat, and drop clubbing blows and painful submission moves.
Deonn stretching his hand out, trying to make a tag to Joeasa here.
And I give it to the Revolution. When it comes to tag team wrestling, you got to cut that ring in half. You got to keep your opponent in your corner where you're in control. And right now, that's exactly what they're doing, and it's paying dividends for them.
Crowd getting behind InFAMy here.
And Joeasa firing up with some hard right shots to the head of Nathan Edwards.
Oh,
goes for the big tag.
Oh my.
Incredible spine buster by Nathan Edwards.
That might be it.
Close near fall. It's going to take more than that, though. More than that, Logan James and Nathan Edwards. Sure you can.
You think InFAMy's caught off guard here by how the Revolution's bringing it to them right now?
I'm actually surprised. Full disclosure, I expected InFAMy to run right over the Revolution. I thought they were by far the better team, and right now, unfortunately, Nathan Edwards is making me eat those words.
Beardmore Center getting in Joe DeSante's head over. What? Joe, do you need it?
Oh!
Outstanding!
Backstabber from Joeasa!
That's the equalizer he's been looking for. Can he make a tag to his partner, Deonn?
Both men down, hoping to answer the referee's 10 count. Can
Joeasa the tag as well?
Can he get to his feet, or can he make it across the ring to get the fresh Deonn Rusman in? Referee at 5.
Deonn just taunting at Logan James over there.
Oh, Deonn.
He's ready to get it. He's answered to get this
He's
match.
a house of fire, and here we go! Rusman's in the ring! Huge lariat, that's how you do it! Stacking him in the corner, and the Revolution is getting infamized! What a
huge
power
slam! What a move!
Deonn Rusman.
Oh, wait.
Deonn Rusman! Is he going for...
Oh! Just dumps them into the ropes.
Total disregard for his opponent's safety. I love it! Break him!
Joe, you have to stay impartial.
I apologize, John. I'm getting wrapped up in the moment here.
I mean, I don't blame you. It's
and the big man sizing him up.
Oh, my.
Went for that spear, but instead caught Logan James.
Oh,
there's the
tag.
This Logan James is in a bad place right here, John. In a bad place.
Wrestling.
Oh, my.
Oh!
European uppercut powerbomb. 1, 2.
Oh! Edwards just getting in there.
That was one of the most incredible tag team moves I have ever seen, John.
I almost felt that one. Did you hear the smack of that elbow across the jaw of Logan James?
Seeing that makes me happy. I'm sitting next to you right now.
Aw. Now, what we got here?
InFAMy
Edwards
in control.
Oh, no! Miscue.
Oh, Rusman just cut his own partner in half with a spear. Smart move by Nathan Edwards, the wily young man.
Oh, wait, Edwards. Oh,
just post.
Deonn into the post. You can't do that.
The Revolution suddenly in control here. It looked like InFAMy had this match won.
Logan James.
What a frog
Joeasa
splash!
is the legal man. We got a frog. 2. Oh! Whoa!
Thank God! Thank God, John!
This crowd popping. InFAMy is still in the match.
Listen to this packed crowd here at the Beardmore Event Center in Bellevue, Nebraska. They are coming alive for InFAMy right now. And Joeasa trying to fight off both members of the Revolution.
Revolution has the upper hand, but InFAMy trying to fight back. Oh, big codebreaker-like maneuver. Now into, what's he got here? Oh no. Edwards.
Pedigree.
That's gotta be it.
That is disrespect.
Logan, the legal man.
Seth Rollins used to use that move.
Oh, look at
Oh my God, out of nowhere! Where did Deonn Rusman come from?
Rusman saving the match. Incredible.
Just a massive spear.
What a tag match.
He just took out everybody in the ring. And here we go, this crowd cheering
Who's gonna get
on.
to their feet first?
Come on, InFAMy, get up! Logan James and Joeasa just trading right hands.
To be fair, Logan's is the left.
Oh,
The southpaw.
the southpaw Logan James.
Ooh.
Oh! The
Tell you what.
southpaw just caught a kick from down south.
Oh, here we go. What we got?
And
Wait, Edwards in the corner.
Joeasa, come on, ref.
on. The ref doesn't see it. Wait a minute. In the ring, Logan.
1, 2, no kick. Oh, my.
Oh, no.
Are you kidding me?
The Revolution. A huge win here tonight.
Again, John, the Revolution steals another match.
When you face one, Joeasa is disgusting. When you face one member of the Revolution, you face every member of the Revolution.
John, this is ridiculous. Is every time they wrestle and now this is wrestling, is it going to be a handicap match? Is it going to be 3-on-1, 3-on-2?
Right now, they're
Somebody's got to stop this.
Look at this. They just act like they won the Super Bowl for crying out loud.
You disrespectful, snot-nosed little punks.
My God. I mean, this is somewhat of an upset. Huge win. I'll give him that.
John,
Huge
one
win.
day, something bad's coming the Revolution's way. But tonight, they are the winners and they were the better team.
They are on a roll right now. But you got to give it to InFAMy.
Absolutely. This
Nothing
will
to be ashamed about there.
Not at all. And this crowd showing them amazing respect for a hard-fought effort. John, they had that match won until Joe DeSante and Nathan Edwards got involved.
I hope this isn't the last we see of InFAMy here and now. This is wrestling.
Oh, this cannot be.
I'm excited for the future of these kids right here. Give it up for InFAMy.
Well, John, as InFAMy makes their way back to the locker room, boy, oh boy, we have got a great one coming up next.
Wait, what's next?
Oh, John, it's one of my personal favorites tonight. It is Jessicka Havok going one-on-one with Kimber.
Oh boy, I can't wait. InFAMy here, saying their goodbyes after a fantastic tag team match. We've had a fantastic show all around. Like you said, we got the women's match coming up and the triple threat match for the Now This Is Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
John, while we were at intermission, I went back to the locker room to see if I could get a word with either Devin Thomas or Jay Fowler about the condition of their knees, and I saw them both heavily limping in the locker room.
That's gotta be in the African Prince's advantage.
And the Prince Ali, never been in this moment before. Hopefully he can play it cool, be strategic, and if he does, he has a great chance of walking out of tonight a champion.
With the biggest moment of his life.
Just what an event we've already had, folks.
Here's Rudy.
We are coming down to the last two of our three main events of the evening. Already tonight, we've seen Devin Thompson conquer Alan Shepard.
Devin Thomas.
Did I say Devin?
Thompson.
Thompson? Oh,
Thompson. I don't know.
John, I'm so excited.
I know you
I'm
had a
so
few
excited.
beers during intermission, but come on. I don't want you to lose your commentary also.
Oh, I hear a storm warning.
Oh.
Somebody's about to wreak havoc. Jessicka Havok has made a name for years in professional wrestling. She has been all over the world, Japan, Impact, and now, hear it now, this is wrestling in Bellevue, Nebraska. Oh, I can feel it, John. I'm excited for this one.
Oh, I'm feeling something, all right.
Oh, John, easy there. Easy there.
I don't know if I'll be able to contain myself.
Do I need to get you one of Joey Ryan's suckers?
No.
Keep you calm?
I think Pete has them all. I think he offered $50 per sucker.
John, I don't think Pete's gonna make it through this match. His heart's gonna explode.
Something's gonna explode.
And now, one of my personal favorite wrestlers
Absolutely.
on the independent scene, Kimberly.
Back when this show was announced, there was a poll. Who did we want to see in this match? Kimberly, I voted for Kimberly.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell you.
I voted twice.
I knew it.
There she is, Kimberly.
Oh my God, she's on her in person.
Another veteran of independent professional wrestling, also world traveled, internationally known. John, the star power tonight and Now This Is Wrestling is off the charts.
I'm sorry, the table's leaning for a moment.
Oh, John, control yourself. Contain the beast.
Where's that water? Where's that water? Feel a blue chew ad coming on.
I'd like to apologize for my co-host tonight. Folks, he's excited. Bear with me, I may need to go get a garden hose to cool him off.
That might not even work. I got a garden hose for something else. So excited.
And referee Rudy Charles about went where no man's gone before in the ring.
I'm so excited. Sorry, that was a little...
Actually, both Kimberly and Jessicka Havok are no strangers to intergender wrestling as well, having beat some of the biggest male competitors on the independent scene.
You're making it worse.
Easy, John. Down, boy. Down.
Oh, she's flexing.
Good dog. John.
All right. Sorry. I'm going to try to be professional here. You were professional during the Revolution match. I can be professional during this match. Plus, I don't want Heather Reckless to hear this. She might get jealous.
Be careful. There's going to be a hit on you all over women's wrestling. I didn't say they're going to hit on you.
Oh, sorry. Got me more excited.
And you're Jessicka Havok with the early advantage. John, there is clearly a size and power difference in this match. Jessicka Havok is one of the strongest female competitors in the world.
You know, earlier I tried to sneak into the locker room, strictly for interview purposes, to get an interview, but I was not allowed.
Yeah, John, I just got word in my headset. You're actually not allowed within 50 yards of the female locker room now. What happened?
Don't bring it up.
All right, back to the ring,
something
folks.
To do with Heather Reckless, and I don't want to bring it up.
Back to the ring here.
I miss her. These two will do for now because they're fantastic women's athletes.
Incredible!
Look at that.
Her and Kunrana by
Oh.
Kimberly. A nice pump kick to the face of Jessicka Havok, and she's got Jessicka Havok off her feet
Yeah,
here.
she's a little disoriented at the moment. I mean, a kick to the face would do that.
Oh!
Jesus.
Kimberly just kicking the taste out of Jessicka Havok's mouth.
Knee right to the nose and the mouth of Jessicka Havok. Oh, they're chanting one more time. This crowd is bloodthirsty tonight.
John, Kimberly went for a big kick there. Oh my God, Jessicka Havok just rearranged her face.
God. I'll kiss it, make it better.
Caught the kick into the electric chair and just drops her face first on that ring apron. And John, as a commentator in a professional wrestling show, I have to tell you, the ring apron is the hardest part of the ring.
Not right now.
I have to get that out of the way. I've been contractually obligated to tell everyone that.
I think if you're an announcer, that is just a must. It's absolutely a must.
Absolutely.
Heather
Jessicka
Reckless.
Havok.
I mean, Heather's not even here.
Yeah,
you can tell her mind is.
You are seeing stars tonight.
I miss her. What can I say?
Big stomp to the wrist and the arm of Kimberly. And now Jessicka
Who's she
Havok
pointing at?
almost like playing with her prey here.
Her. Oh my God.
Stalking
What's
Kimberly.
she gonna do for me?
You see what she's doing to Kimberly right now, John? You really want to ask that question?
I'd pay for that.
Well, folks, what what a night we've already had, and here we are, one of our co-main events, two of the biggest names in the independent scene, giving it their all for Now This Is Wrestling.
Not many shows have 3 main events, but we do tonight. And still to come, that triple threat match for the Now title. See, I can focus.
You can focus all right. Just like Jessicka Havok's focusing all this aggression on the throat and face of Kimberly.
Oh my goodness, you're just setting me up for this, aren't you?
John, this is why we can't have nice things.
You're not wrong.
This crowd getting behind Kimberly, which is not making Jessicka Havok any happier. Now Kimberly firing up with some nice knife-edge chops to the chest of Jessicka Havok. Oh.
Vicious kick to the face.
Step up Enziguri.
This is what
now,
she needs.
Oh, going for the German suplex here. Oh my God, the referee might want to check on Kimberly. She might have just fractured her orbital socket. That back elbow connected flush with the temple and eye of Kimberly. She might be in trouble here. And another hard back elbow. When an athlete with the strength and the power of Jessicka Havok turns it on, John, she is dominating. I'm just toying with Kimberly here. Oh, there you go again. Another lariat. You see how it's done?
What? I swear you're talking to your arm. Like,
John, I'm talking to the match. You worry about you, and I'll worry about calling this incredible action.
I'm worrying about Heather Reckless hearing this comment. What? My goodness.
And Jessicka Havok just throwing Kimberly across the ring like a rag doll.
One of the perks of Now This Is Wrestling. Not a lot of women's division you see around in this area.
No, and now making a point to put female wrestling on a pedestal here because it's what our fans want. Like you said, what John wants. The online poll you were talking about before, the Now fans came out in droves to support women's wrestling, and I'm happy to have it. Oh God, Jessicka Havok about took me out of my seat with that shriek.
I might have a fear.
She is a terrifying woman.
Terrifying in a good way.
John,
right now, Kimberly doesn't feel the same way I do.
And every time Kimberly tries to gain some ground on Jessicka Havok just uses her power, her sheer dominating force, and just tosses Kimberly.
I mean, she's just like a rag doll at this point, tossing Kimberly around.
A unique submission hold here, a variation of the full Nelson. Just wrenching the shoulders and the neck of Kimberly. And oh my God, just smashing her head. And
Jesus. I've never seen. I hope she's flexible, otherwise that's not going to feel.
Oh, what a running knee lift. John, I'm actually starting to get concerned about the well-being of Kimberly here.
Yeah, I mean, at some point the ref's going to have to stop this match, and I'm going to have to consult
He needs to check on Kimberly. I'm not sure she knows where she is. Her head smacked off that. Oh my God, what a face wash. Jessicka Havok clearly in control of this match, just toying and taunting Kimberly.
And again, where did Kimberly get that?
Kimberly trying to fight up here. Incredible kick. Oh my, what a suplex too. Oh, a desperation suplex by Kimberly.
Now those it's about to explode.
Kick after kick to the chest of Jessicka Havok.
She's got to stay on Havok.
Trying to cut her down. You're right, John. She cannot give her a moment to breathe. If she does, that is what happens.
Incredible right.
You can hear the screams from both of these women.
Primal yells from both women.
They want to win. They want to be a winner in a marquee match at Phase 2 here Now This Is Wrestling.
You're not going to find women's wrestling anywhere else but now. Oh God.
Went to pop her up. What a counter. Hurt Karana. What a near fall by Kimberly.
Those legs, though.
Just runs into a dead end. The big Yakuza kick.
Just dropping Kimberly. This is awesome chant from the crowd here at the Beardmore Center. These women laying it all on the line at Now Phase 2.
Now has some of the best fans in wrestling showing their respect to these two women. And just showing their respect to Kimberly, who has just survived an onslaught of punishment from Jessicka Havok here.
I may be an absolute perv, but these two women are bringing it here tonight.
Jessicka Havok is... Oh, no. Please don't, Jessicka.
I don't think you could say that. You can't do that.
Oh! Another backbreaker from Jessicka Havok. Oh, what a choke slam!
Just dropping her. That's got to be it, folks. What?
How does Kimberly keep kicking out, John? Where is this coming from?
I don't know.
Jessicka Havok just about broke her in half with that choke slam. She has survived move after move, strike after strike. The heart of Kimberly is unmeasurable.
And don't think I'm taking notes. Oh. I mean, the crowd is clearly thinking that Jessicka's going to deliver on her promise to kill her.
If this match goes on any longer, that may come true.
And I don't think it can with Kimberly. Oh.
Jessicka Havok charges in, looking for that big tackle in the corner.
And she's got her here.
Oh, what a submission hold in the ropes here. A variation of the tarantula stretch.
She's only got to do that. She's got to release that, though,
the ropes. Is that what she needs? Is that the opening Kimberly needs to take advantage here in this match?
Oh.
Kimberly going for a hurricanrana. Nobody home. Oh, no. Oh, what a sit-out power bomb!
Oh!
Was that three? Was that three? No! No, it's not, John. Only two.
No?
Kimberly got her shoulder up at the last possible moment.
I thought that was it.
Referee Rudy Charles doing
Rudy
everything
might have been
he
out
can.
of position for a second there because I thought that was three.
Yeah, I think you're right. Had Rudy been a little bit closer in position there, I think this match was over. But again, how did Kimberly even kick out of that?
I don't know. The resilience of Kimberly is just admirable.
I think that kick out from Kimberly has enraged Jessicka Havok here. Now,
Havok's got to be careful, so that's not going to be her downfall.
Listen to those shots from Kimberly. Big headbutt takes Jessicka Havok off her feet. Kimberly up top. Swanton bomb! Is that enough? 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, Don! Kimberly has overcome the odds, and she is victorious tonight. And now this is wrestling.
Absolutely fantastic!
What a comeback from Kimberly, John.
Only hear it now!
She was getting absolutely pummeled by Jessicka Havok, and from nowhere, she finds the strength to pull out a massive win. And the fans here at the Beardmore Event Center showing their respect and admiration for two of the best in women's professional wrestling.
The WOW division, hear it now.
WOW is right.
Absolutely, I agree with this crowd.
These fans, incredible show of respect. John, I keep saying it all night. This is what professional wrestling is all about. Hard-hitting, incredible action, and respect for this business.
Oh! I want them to come back because I want to see a match like that. Oh. And also, I am very turned on.
Well, all feelings aside,
Heather, if you hear this, I'm sorry.
I hope now this is wrestling. I hope Logan and Jeremy are listening because the fans are speaking. They want these two women back and now.
Joey, you know what time it is, right? It is time to crown a new Now This Is Wrestling champion.
John, all the months of hype, all the talk, all the qualifying matches, already here tonight, we have come to the moment that we've been building for.
Devin Thomas, the African Prince Ali, and the Buns of Steel, Jay Fowler. Who will walk out your new now champion? This is the moment. This is the time. Let's find out.
I want to take a moment to thank you, John, and to thank Now This Is Wrestling, and to thank all the fans here at the Beardmore Event Center for letting me be a part of this, John. You can feel it in the air. It's electric. Somebody's life is about to change. Somebody is about to become Now This Is Wrestling champion.
You know, Joey, I know you're upset for losing that match, and it brought you here, but I think this is a beginning of a beautiful friendship here.
Absolutely, John. Thank you for having me. Thank you for welcoming me. By the way, welcome to the Lariat Club.
Thanks. Can't wait.
Now, if we could only learn how to throw a lariat arm.
Wait, I swear you're talking to your arm.
I'm not talking to anybody, John.
A select few of Now Stars will be in the lobby to take pictures and sign autographs to include our Now champion.
That's incredible.
Our newest
Another
Now champion.
great part of Now This Is Wrestling is how close our fans get to be to our competitors, to our athletes.
It's to the champion.
And now the time.
I know this music, John.
This is our triple threat main event, which will determine our Now champion.
We've said it all night. Kay said it a few moments ago. One of these three men's lives will be changed forever.
Will it be the Buns of Steel, Jay Fowler? Will it be Devin Thomas? Or will it be the African Prince, Ali?
Jaden Drago bringing that title down to the ring.
Jaden Drago, a man who spent nearly 20 years wrestling in the Midwest, 20 years in the Omaha area.
Fans gonna touch the title here and now.
This man is responsible for a lot of today's stars being able to do what they do. And it's an incredible moment for Now This Is Wrestling to have a man like Jaden Drago present that strap to our fans.
How pretty it is.
About choked on my own tongue out of excitement there, John.
It happens. We're about to crown a champion.
Welcome, Jaden Drago. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to pay tribute to the man who helped start professional
John, I gotta
wrestling
stand up to clap for this
here in
one.
the area. He was the man behind the OWA here in Omaha. He has been called the godfather of professional wrestling in Omaha. Please give a warm reception for Maury Swanger.
John,
Be wrestling in this town if it wasn't for that man.
John, words cannot describe. Well, these fans are going to try to do it. When we say there would not be professional wrestling in Omaha, Nebraska without... Oh, what's going on, John?
Let's give it up for him one more time.
He has blessed the Now Championship. And now one of these three men. Oh.
Here we go, John. Incredible moment right there for one of the icons of independent wrestling in the Omaha area. Woo, I got a little emotional there, John.
Hey, it happens.
The moment has overcame me a little bit. Oh. Here we see the African Prince Ali preparing, hydrating, getting ready to go to war with Jay Fowler and Devin Thomas.
And like we said earlier, Devin Thomas. Wait, what is this?
What is this?
What is this?
JC Slater! JC Slater out of nowhere! What the hell is going on?
JC Slater clearly upset that he lost to Ali earlier tonight.
John, I've never seen anything like this out of JC Slater before.
Oh my God.
What is, my, just throwing the African Prince Ali into the post. What?
I love it.
What is JC Slater doing?
Finally. This is the JC Slater I've been waiting for.
John, this is unprecedented. JC Slater has just attacked the African Prince Ali from behind before this match. What does this mean for Ali's chances tonight? And John, JC Slater doesn't look like he's done.
No.
JC Slater's not done right now. What is he doing? What is going on here? What's he? Oh my! Oh, Slater slam on the apron! Slater, what are you doing?
Slater has lost it.
John, you're right. JC Slater has lost his mind, and he's not done, John. He's not done. No, JC Slater, put it down. Put it down. Oh. Oh no, oh no. JC Slater has a steel chair, and he has bad intentions in his eyes, folks. Oh my God, what is he gonna do? Somebody needs to get out here and stop this. Somebody needs to help Ali. This is good. What is... The fans on their feet.
God. Oh my God.
What does JC Slater have in mind here, John? John, what is he doing to Ali's head? John, I'm really worried about this. I'm really worried about Ali. No. Somebody stop this. Somebody stop this. JC Slater is going to kill the African Prince Ali. Oh my God, John. John, no! Oh my God! Oh my God! Stop this! Guys, we need help out here right now.
Somebody get...
Hey, guys in the back, we need help right now.
Lost his damn
Oh
mind.
my God. The African Prince Ali is convulsing on the floor right now. JC Slater just wrapped that steel chair around his exposed head. Guys, this is bad. I apologize for our language. This is bad. Somebody needs to get out here right now. Somebody needs to stop JC Slater. Slater just now he's toying with Ali, throwing him back into the ring. Oh my God, John.
This is unbelievable.
John, Ali is a hell of a young man. He has a hell of a future. And this asshole JC Slater is about to ruin it.
JC Slater was riding the high of defeating Duke Cordell, exercising that demon. They're trying to get the crowd trying to get anyone out here
Just
to help
looking
Ali
for
out.
help. Oh my, John, I am in shock right now. I've never seen this side of JC Slater.
Ali is lifeless. He's
all
not
the
gonna do this.
all the surge, all the Bayside, the Saved by the Bell, all the hugs from the fans. Why is he doing this? And now just sitting on the throat of the African Prince Ali with that chair. Seriously, so no one gonna stop this? Jane Drago is begging for JC Slater right now to stop. Oh my God. Slater, stop it! Don't do it, Slater. Slater, don't do it! JC Slater, don't do it!
Jane
Oh,
Jagro
Oh,
in to intervene.
God.
Maybe Jaden can talk some sense into Slater. I've never seen this side of Slater.
Jane is trying to calm down Slater right now. John, I think Ali's done. Ali is out. He's not moving. The only moving I saw him doing was convulsing on the floor. This is out of hand. He may have
a concussion.
He may have a traumatic brain injury at this point, John. That was scary. This is not what Now This Is Wrestling is about.
Jaden seemingly talking some sense here in the Slater.
Oh my God, here we go,
The crowd
John.
chanting.
They have turned on him now, fueling
The
that
Slater
rage, John.
sucks chants here in the crowd.
No,
wait a minute.
no,
What is he doing?
no, Slater,
Oh,
stop! God
Slater!
damn it! No! Slater slam to Jaden Drago. This disrespectful piece of trash.
We're supposed to have a triple
Come
threat
on,
match.
Get some help. Get some more officials out here. Get him off. JC Slater has absolutely snapped, turned his back on Now This Is Wrestling, turned his back on his fans, and he has severely injured the African Prince Ali.
He's not moving.
John, what does this mean for our main event now?
We need some
No, get him
serious
out of
help
here.
out there.
Folks, I apologize. Those of you watching at home right now, those here in the Beardmore Event Center, JC Slater's actions are despicable.
Slater just said they are the reason he did this.
They? Referring to our fans? We got to get some
Look at
answers.
Slater's eyes.
What has
That is
overcome JC Slater?
That is terrifying.
That is a look of a scary and violent man, John.
And that was sick, sadistic smile.
Oh my God. Slater, you disgust me.
I know we're supposed to have a championship match, but a man's life is at stake right now.
We need to get some help here for Ali. Our fans here letting us know that Slater's actions are absolutely despicable and uncalled for.
Ryan.
Here we go. Ryan Russo coming out to check on Ali. Guys, this is a scary moment here. We need to take a few minutes here to see if the African Prince Ali's even moving. Is he breathing? Come on, can we get some damn help out here? Is anybody listening to this mic? Get out here! Somebody come help this kid.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what happened to JC.
John, I am
even-eyed.
I'm besides myself right now. I call J.C. Slater a friend, and after this, he's a piece of garbage, John.
J.C. Slater.
Oh my God.
Ali is, he's not moving.
This is a scary moment. Trying to get some more help. Rules expert Pete Sanctions making his way to the ring.
We're supposed to have a triple threat match to crown a new champion. This was supposed to be Ali's moment.
John, now we have Devin Thomas, who can barely walk. Jay Fowler, who's hobbled.
Now Jeremy Lubash out.
And now Ali. Our main, what's going to happen to our main event here? What is going on?
I don't know.
What? Folks, we apologize. This is not how this night was supposed to go. This is not what This Is Wrestling Phase 2 was supposed to be about. This was supposed to be Ali's moment.
And now it will only be a one-on-one match.
Oh my God! Are they? John, yes, we're getting word. Ali is
official.
unable to compete in this match.
Despite Ali showing very minimal life right now, his eyes were moving. But I'm pretty sure he doesn't know where he is at this point.
Jason, now officials, Ryan Russo.
We're not,
trying to help the African Prince Ali to the back. Co-owner, Jeremy Lubash. You're checking on one of his up-and-coming stars.
J.C. Slater.
J.C. Slater's out of control.
Lunatic.
He is a goddamn lunatic, John. I cannot believe what just happened.
I have never seen anything like that in the eyes of J.C. Slater.
Not only did J.C. Slater just ruin the African Prince Ali's chances at a championship, who knows how long he's going to be out.
He's ruined this amazing triple threat match.
This is not how this show was supposed to end. This is not what Now This Is Wrestling is about. God damn you, J.C. Slater.
Introducing the infamous Devin Thomas.
All right.
So, we have to go on here. We still have to crown a champion here tonight.
Try to get some composure back to ourselves here and call what is now a one-on-one match. John, how does this change everybody's preparation? If I were Devin Thomas, now being a one-on-one match, if I were Jay Fowler, this now being one-on-one match, you gotta feel like everything they came in preparing for is now out the window.
Yeah. You're not wrong. These two now, on the plus side for them, they only have to worry about one man.
That is true.
If they lose this match, it's because they were picked, not because somebody else was picked. Hey, I'm sorry, folks. I still cannot believe what the hell J.C. Slater.
You can see Devin Thomas clearly favoring that leg. The damage was done by Alan Shepard in our opening contest tonight. And John, I'll tell you, having been in a now ring before, don't say it. I already know what you're gonna say. When you sustain an injury to your lower extremity like that, the longer the night goes on, the worse it gets. The swelling, the inflammation. I guarantee you Devin Thomas' knee feels worse right now than it did after his match. And now the man who knocked the head off of the Ice Cream Man, Tim Boston. Buns of Steel, Jay Fowler, making his way to the ring, hoping to become Now This Is Wrestling champion. Tim Boston told me earlier today it was Boston over everything. But tonight, the Buns of Steel were just too much for the cryonic redneck. But do the Buns of Steel have enough left in the tank to top and conquer Devin Thomas?
It's unfortunate what happened to Ali, but these fans are still going to get a treat because these are two of the best athletes in wrestling today.
Without a doubt, John, on paper, before all the shenanigans of J.C. Slater, this match, a main event anywhere in the country. But tonight, it's our main event right here at the Beardmore Event Center in Bellevue, Nebraska.
Trying to get us word, and hopefully we'll have a word by the end of the night on Prince Ali's condition.
I hope he's okay, John.
For now, the show must go on. We're gonna be professional here, and we're gonna call what is destined to be a fantastic one-on-one match. Now one-on-one match, no longer a triple threat.
Jay Fowler showing that knee is doing all right. Maybe a little bit of gamesmanship right there. Trying to get in the head of Devin Thomas. Let them know, I know you got a bad wing, but me, I'm 100%.
You look at historic championship matches in wrestling history. You think of matches like Macho Man versus Ricky Steamboat, Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar, Austin, Brock. This may go down with one of those guys, with one of those matches.
This has the making to become one of the greatest matches and possibly one of the greatest rivalries. And now This Is Wrestling being born right here.
Yep.
Folks, hold on to your seats because this match is going to be insane.
We are about to crown a new Now This Is Wrestling World Champion.
There's the bell. John, we're both just so excited for this.
Yeah.
All day, all night, everything's been leading to this moment, and these two men, one of them is walking out. Now This Is Wrestling champion.
Fowler defeating Boston. Thomas defeating Shepard, and what I think is still an upset. And now, Slater, like I said, Ali defeated Slater, and then Slater nearly ended his life here tonight.
Viciously attacked him. JC Slater should be on his way to jail right now for what he just did. That is no business in professional wrestling. That was a cold-blooded, calculated assault.
You can't do that.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. We gotta get professional. Our thoughts and prayers are with the African Prince Ali right now, but we got a championship match to call here.
And these two men, no strangers to each other, having wrestled all over the Midwest. And I can tell you, little gamesmanship here by the Buns of Steel. Taunting and toying.
If I was Thomas, I wouldn't do that to him, to Fowler.
No, that's how you get a broken finger.
Yeah, don't you still have two?
Yeah, dude, look at the swelling in my hand.
That is, you need to see someone.
That was one slap.
That looks like, oh my.
Yeah. The baddest Buns in the business against an absolute machine in Devin Thomas.
No disrespect to tell us. Devin Thomas here. I mean, who do you got in this match? Oh. Wait, this might be over right here. Oh, Fowler getting out.
Looking for the shiny hiney himself.
Like I said, like you said earlier, it sounds like a cliche, but it's true. These men know each other very well.
You're gonna see a little feeling out's to be expected here, much like two boxers or cage fighters feeling out the length of each other's blows. Devin Thomas and Jay Fowler, both going for their signature maneuvers early here, trying to end this thing. And John, I think that has to be the strategy here. The longer this thing goes, I think the more in favor it goes for Jay Fowler. Not to say anything about Devin Thomas's conditioning, but that knee, the swelling and the pain in that knee is going to be a factor the longer this goes on.
Yeah, it seemed like Alan Shepard worked on the knee longer and more. And, you know, obviously Devin relies on that swanton as a crucial element in his arsenal. So, I mean, going up to the top rope with a bad knee is not going to end well.
Incredible exchange. Beautiful arm drag by Jay Fowler.
You're watching two of the best here. Only at Now This Is Wrestling.
What a head scissors takedown. Incredible athleticism by the Buns of Steel, Jay Fowler.
Don't take nothing away from Devin Thomas either.
Oh, not at all. Devin Thomas shoots in. Fowler's able to counter with the single leg takedown. And dropping the Buns. You know, it looked like he slipped a little when he went for his takeoff there, which might have taken away some of the impact from that butt drop, which might have saved Devin Thomas in this match.
Seemed to cut off a little bit of oxygen of Devin, that Buns of Steel landing on the throat there.
Gotta remember, neither one of these men are fresh, both having gone through hard-fought matches and hard-fought victories to get here. It's a battle of attrition. It's a battle of the wills tonight, John. Oh, the sound of Jay Fowler's hand connecting with Devin Thomas. Vicious.
Earlier tonight, Joey Ryan gave out suckers. We're about to get nipples here if they hit that.
Look at these two athletes just circling, pacing. Quick roll up by Devin Thomas for a near fall.
Oh, huge kick to the face of Justin Fowler.
There's that athleticism of Devin Thomas coming into play. His kicks are incredible, how quickly he can get off his feet and strike.
I mean, we've been talking about how much these men want this championship, but let's be honest, both these men deserve this championship.
John, there's no doubt about that. These two men have been scratching and clawing their way through the Midwest and all over the United States for years.
Wait, hold on. I'm getting word here. Yeah? So Ali's been transported to our local medical facility here, and right now the diagnosis is concussion.
Okay. Well, hopefully we can get some more updates
we'll
here.
get some more updates when we get them, folks. Hopefully we'll have another update by the end of the night.
And right now, Devin Thomas trying to undo the rib cage of Jay Fowler with a stretch and that vicious knee, and now laying those boots in to the neck and to the collarbone and the chest of Jay Fowler. Devin Thomas there. You see now he's starting to favor those obliques, that abdominal muscle. After suffering that huge splash.
Now he's going to be favoring his jaw after that kick.
Absolutely. Oh! And there's the buns of steel coming into play again.
Just all that weight coming across the upper chest and throat of Devin Thomas.
Smart by Devin Thomas to catch him right there. When those buns of steel connect, this match is over. What a cross body by Fowler. 2. Oh, for a near fall.
Catching Devin off guard a little bit. Maybe expecting the buns, but turned it into a cross body.
Already proving to be everything we expected this match to be.
No doubt. Uh-oh, what's Fowler going? We saw him earlier. Well, jumping right over, and flip!
Oh, what a senton off the apron. Beautiful rotation by Jay Fowler.
What a night we've had here tonight, Joey.
Jay Fowler is one of the best high flyers in the Midwest.
I honestly don't want this night to end. I mean, this has been fantastic. We've seen Joey Ryan and Peppercricket tear the house down. We've seen 3 fantastic opening round matches that should have resulted in a triple threat match. We see JC Slater lose his mind. Wait, what do we got here?
Fowler looking, nobody home. Oh, what an enziguri to the back of the head of Devin Thomas.
Fowler's
and there's the buns of steel to the face of Devin Thomas. And
Devin is delusional.
He's on Dream Streak, John. Oh, no. Oh! That could be it. That could be it.
No. No, Thomas. He's not going to let the Now Championship slip out of his hands like that.
Going to take more than that. What ring awareness by Jay Fowler to connect with the strike with the cheeks in the corner, and then just simply drop all fours.
Awareness.
Ring.
You just said that. I don't know. I got nothing right now. I'm trying to get words on Prince Ali, but we got a match still.
And these Now fans here in the Beardmore Event Center, they are torn 50-50. Will it be Jay Fowler? Will it be Devin Thomas?
I think either way, we are a winner here at Now Wrestling.
Oh, absolutely, John.
Both these men deserve to carry the flag that is Now Wrestling champion.
Oh! German suplex into the turnbuckle.
Back of the neck of Fowler, right off the back of that pad. I mean, the pad's there for a reason, but it's still very stiff.
Talk about a match changer, a game changer. Ali may have a concussion in the hospital. Jay Fowler may have a concussion in the ring right now.
Well, here we go.
And here comes this rush by Devin Thomas. One of his signature offensive attacks here. Just an onslaught of... Oh, my God.
Thomas, lethal with those kicks.
Oh!
Fantastic maneuver. He's
Blockbuster.
got to cover.
1, 2.
No.
Incredible. Incredible. John, I've never seen a blockbuster from the outside of the ring into the ring like that.
A person sitting on the second rope like that? The innovation by Devin Thomas. He's pulling out all the stops for that Now title.
Buff might have been the stuff, but Devin Thomas is the man.
Buff may have also been on the snuff. Thomas, is he going for it?
Could it be Swanton Bomb time? John, this could be it. This could be our new champion.
Fowler to his feet.
Oh! Butt bomb! Butt bomb!
Thomas hung up on the top rope. The referee's down. My drink is spilled.
The buns of steel causing an earthquake in the ring.
Fowler's trying to capitalize now.
Can we get an MRI of those buns? There's got to be
MRI
something
machine.
in there.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Oh! Hurricanrana from the top. And that could be the opening Jay Fowler needs to become now This Is Wrestling champion.
Fowler to his feet. We are moments away. You
Could
can
it be
feel
time?
it in the air. Oh, wait, not yet.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh. What an incredible series of moves into an angle slam.
Fowler lethal with that offense.
Jay Fowler to the top. Could be looking to put this thing away. Frog splash! That's it, John! 1, 2.
New champ!
Oh, my. How did Devin Thomas kick out of Jay Fowler's frog splash?
I was about to ring it.
That
was it.
That move has made Jay Fowler a champion all over the Midwest, John. If I'm Jay Fowler, I gotta be wondering what the hell I have to do to win this match now.
A frog splash that even RVD can be jealous of. Still not enough, though. Devin Thomas.
Looking for the shiny hiney? No! Devin Thomas, Blue Thunder Bomb!
That's it! We got a champ!
Oh, what an incredible exchange of near falls here from two of the best in the United States at their craft.
We are having a treat here. Like I said earlier, either of these men deserve to be the now champions.
The Buns versus the best here. The Buns hoping to become the best. The best. And now This Is Wrestling.
Look at Thomas, or Fowler's eyes. He even thought that was a close one. He knows. Thomas nearly had him.
Oh, beautiful. Enziguri after shifting through the ropes to the apron. Both these men, you can see the wear and tear starting to catch up, John. They are exhausted, but they are winning. Oh, Pele kick to the top of the head of Jay Fowler. He might be out, John.
With that bad knee of Devin Thomas, though, I don't know if he got all of it. We'll find out. He needs to capitalize, and he needs to capitalize now if he's going to walk out with that title.
Now we're heading up top. Oh, this looks like it's going to get dangerous, John. What does Devin Thomas? Oh my God!
Hold on to your butts, folks.
Jay Fowler wants nothing to do with what Devin Thomas has in mind. Oh,
Thomas in a precarious way here.
He's hung up here. Jay Fowler with the buns. Oh!
Innovative offense by Fowler.
Unbelievable move by Jay Fowler.
Unbelievable. This is awesome. We got to cover. That's got to be it.
Oh, John, our fans are exhausted. I'm exhausted.
We're not going to have voices tomorrow.
Our title contenders are exhausted, and that was only two. The Buns of Steel, Jay Fowler, looking like he is a man on a mission here. Could it be time?
Moments away from being champion. Thomas is in a way.
Shiny Heine! No! Caught by Thomas! Oh, God! He's got him in a torture rack, John! Fowler, able to count? No! There's the knee!
Thomas!
Tiger Bomb!
That's it!
1, 2...
What? No!
Is it 3? That's three, John.
That's got to be 3. That's got to be 3.
How? John, these two men, they're running on will and fumes right now. This is awesome, John. This is awesome. And this is wrestling.
Thomas going for that swanton.
Swanton bomb.
He hits it.
John, we got a new champion. We've got a new champion. Devin Thomas is going to be now This Is champion. Oh.
Again. A 2 count.
I can barely keep up with these two men in the ring right now.
What is it going to take to put Devin Thomas down?
What's it going to take to put Jay Fowler down? There's going to be a loser in this match tonight, but I'll tell you who the winners are. It's everybody sitting in the Beardmore Event Center and all of you watching at home right now, however and wherever you're watching us. Thank you for being a part of Now This Is Wrestling.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Joey. Oh, here we go!
Oh! Flying knee from the apron.
Devin Thomas pulling out everything in his playbook.
Devin Thomas has to get Jay Fowler back in the ring. He cannot win the title on the floor here. He's going back up top here, John. One more Swanton. I don't know if Jay Fowler can kick out of another one. I don't know if he's got another kick out in him after this. No, Swanton! Wait.
He reversed it. He turned over. And
Did his head just bounce off the buns of steel? In all my years of watching professional wrestling, I have never seen a counter like that before. Devin Thomas is on dream streak. Swanton bomb, and his head landed right on the rock-hard buns of the buns of steel, Jay Fowler.
Fowler's got to capitalize. Who is going to be crowned champion? Both of these men to their feet.
John, we're all champions getting to watch this. Now, exhaustion setting in. It's both men just exchanging hard forearms.
Honestly, I want these guys to fight forever.
Who is going to win this exchange? Who is going to win this match? Who is going to become now This Is Wrestling champion? Vicious strikes back and forth, back and forth. Who's going to get the upper hand? And
This match may never end.
Fowler, 3 hard shots. Counter, counter. What a kick.
Fowler's still up.
Whoa,
Another one.
super kick to the head.
I'm losing it.
Oh! Flying knee out of nowhere from Devin Thomas. Oh! There's the buns of steel! The Heine connects! 2!
Oh! You have got to be kidding me!
2 again, John! I about came out of my seat there. Jay Fowler connected with the buns of steel. And our fans are right. This is awesome.
This is now wrestling. One of these men is going to be our champion. Our future looks amazing.
Fowler back to his feet. John, if he's able to connect with that shiny Heine, with that variation of the Shining Wizard, and connects with those buns of steel,
oh, what's he calling for
there is
here?
no way Devin Thomas is getting back up.
Oh,
looking for that flipping DDT. Oh!
That's it! It's over!
But does Devin Thomas have enough left to make the cover? That knee. 1, 2.
Oh, no!
John, I think that injured knee by Jay Fowler just what he needed.
Free. That's got, oh my God.
That the injured knee of Devin Thomas suffered by Alan Shepard, and now it continues to take damage in this match. Might have just cost him the Now This Is Wrestling Championship.
That microsecond.
Oh, incredible match.
How many times have we should have crowned a champion by now?
You can tell both of these men want this so bad. Both of these men know the honor and the prestige of being a champion, especially being a champion here at Now This Is Wrestling.
Thomas, bring it up one more time. How much life is left in Devin Thomas? How much life is left in Fowler?
Jay Fowler positioned on the top rope.
What is it gonna take?
The fans here starting to get behind the buns of steel. Oh my, John, I heard that was an incredible strike.
This is amazing. What a main event
Shit.
here at Phase 2.
Fowler just unloading with shots to Devin Thomas. What does Jay Fowler have in mind here? This is dangerous. Oh, sunset flip power bomb!
Going up top. He's not done yet.
Flipping DDT! Oh my gosh! There's the buns of steel! 1, 2, 3! We've got a new champion! Jay Fowler
is your champion!
Ladies and gentlemen, Jay Fowler has done the impossible! The Shining Heine is now your This Is Wrestling champion!
What a match! The Beardmore Center on its feet as Jay Fowler is now champion!
An incredible, hard-fought match by both men. My God, what a performance by Devin Thomas. But that injury to that knee, just enough to keep him from being champion tonight. But hats off to both these men. But my God, Jay Fowler, I could not be prouder.
Buns of Steel chant here at
Buns
the
of
Beardmore.
Steel. Buns of Steel. I'm
settle
sorry,
down,
John. I'm feeling it right now. The energy, the excitement. We've got kids on their chairs, fans standing everywhere.
Jay Fowler is now wrestling. Devin Thomas is now wrestling. What a match.
One can only wonder what could have been, what would have been, if it weren't for the actions of Jason Slater before this match. But now, the ultimate sign and show of respect from two of the best damn professional wrestlers in the United States.
What an absolute privilege to call a match like that. We gotta wonder, though, how Ali would have impacted this match.
And,
Slater
John,
has answers. Slater needs to provide us with answers.
where do we go from here now? October 5th, Now TV at the world-famous So Cool Arena in Omaha, Nebraska. John, we're just getting started.
What a way to kick off a new era in Omaha wrestling, in independent wrestling, where we have a bright future with Fowler as your champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everyone who came out tonight to the Beardmore Event Center. I want to thank Now This Is Wrestling. I want to thank our fans, our athletes, our competitors.
Look at the look on Fowler's face. This is the moment
his whole life.
Yeah.
Jay Fowler's been working his whole life. He's been grinding for a decade on the independents to become a champion. And tonight, his hard work has paid off. He is Now This Is Wrestling champion.
Buns of Steel is now the champ.